Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Welcome if you're new here. My name is Muphidaht and I would like it if you click down below to subscribe to my channel. If you want details on this hair, it is going to be in the previous video. I would link it for you guys above in the card so you guys can check it out. In today's video, I'm actually really excited about this one because it's a trending topic on TikTok, Instagram, YouTube Shorts. First off, I haven't decided if I fall into any of these categories, but I've been thinking about doing like a beginner friendly version of this. And first of all, the trending topic is the low contrast, high contrast, medium contrast makeup looks. So in today's video, we're going to be focusing on low contrast, and I just pulled up like a super detailed definition of it. Low contrast makeup is a beauty trend that involves creating a soft monochromatic look with minimal contrast between skin, eyes, hair, and eyebrows. The goal is to make no one feature stand out more than the others. Basically, a natural look, if you ask me. So I'm gonna make this as beginner friendly as possible. I'm gonna show you guys how to achieve a low contrast makeup if you are a black girl like me. If you want to see how this video goes down, carry on watching and let's get right into it. So we're going to start off with the eyebrows. First off, you don't want to stray far off from the shape of your eyebrows, so I always suggest you use a brow gel, and you're going to slick your brow hairs down. So while we're waiting for the brows to dry down, we're going to clean the bottom part of the brows. I like my brows clean, so regardless if I'm doing low contrast, everyday makeup, full glam, I'm gonna clean my eyebrows. I'm gonna fill them in. The difference is stick to shades that are closer to your skin tone. So usually I would use a concealer or foundation that is 2 to 3 shades lighter than my skin tone or my foundation shade, but I'm gonna be using a concealer that is very close to my foundation shade or my skin tone. So I'm going in with my Pot concealer from NARS. This is in the shade Truffle, so I'm going to use that to clean the bottom part of my eyebrows. As you can see, my eyebrows are clean, but they don't look way too highlighted below them. I'm going to go ahead and blend the concealer in. I'm gonna go ahead and set the concealer down. I'm just going to push a little bit of powder. Don't go heavy-handed with the powder because you don't want to switch up the shade of the concealer. You want to keep it nice and soft and close to your skin tone. I'm gonna go ahead and use a dark brown pencil and lightly fill in my brows. I'm not going to overdo them like I always do, so I'm gonna just go into the bottom. I'm literally just trying to draw strokes in my eyebrows. If you don't have microbladed eyebrows, this is gonna be easier for you to do just because you would be able to find where your brows need a little bit more effort. Remember to draw strokes upwards at the front so that it doesn't look harsh. If the front of your eyebrows look harsh, I'm gonna show you guys how to fix that as well in just a sec. So I'm going back in with my concealer that is close to my skin tone, and I'm gonna go ahead and clean the top part of my eyebrows. And then if you have the front of your eyebrows looking way too harsh, what you want to do is to flatten the brush kind of at the top part of the front of the eyebrows and just drag it down like a V on your face. You want to do the same at the bottom, and then what's left on the brush, you just want to go in and just kind of fade the front of the eyebrows just very lightly so that you don't ruin your eyebrows. And that's it. That's it for the eyebrows. So you're going to move on to the face. So of course you want to go ahead and prime your skin. Definitely make sure you have your skincare on, sunscreen if you're going out into the sun. Make sure your skin is nice and primed. I'm using the Lip Bar Next to Skin primer. Been loving this one lately because it's currently fall and getting a little bit dry, so I'm not getting as oily as I used to. So this is great for keeping my pores at bay and just keeping my makeup flawless throughout the day. So we're gonna move on to foundation. If you want to do something lightweight, you can do a skin tint. If you have a lot of blemishes, you're trying to cover up your skin, you want to look flawless, like even base, definitely do a full coverage foundation, but make sure that is your skin tone. I'm gonna go into my Estee Lauder Double Wear foundation. This is a trusty and a goodie. I'm gonna go ahead and put that on my skin. Always remember the key to having flawless makeup is blending the hell out of your makeup. So I'm gonna go in with my sponge and just pounce that all over my face to pick up any excesses and just to do some extra blending. Now we have the foundation looking good. Now I'm gonna go on to concealer. I am a bright under eye girly, but we are doing low contrast makeup today, so we are trying to keep it as close to the skin tone as possible. I'm gonna do my concealer. I'm gonna mix my e.l.f. Hydrating Camera Concealer in the shade Deep Chestnut and my Too Faced. Let me apply the Deep Chestnut first and let me see how bright it can get. Okay, literally doesn't look so bad, so we're going to just use this. This is brightening, but it's not too far off my skin tone. I'm gonna blend it out, but for now I'm gonna allow that to kind of sit down, just marinate on my skin. For bronzer, I'm gonna use the NARS Laguna bronzer in the shade 04. This is close to my skin tone and just looks absolutely beautiful. I'm gonna use just a little bit of this and I'm going to apply that on the areas on my face, the areas that I usually apply that, which is the hollows of my cheekbones. I like to go a little bit above the hollows of my cheekbones, and then I'm going to apply a little bit on my chin and jawline area to keep that double chin in check. I'm just kidding, I don't have a double chin. Do I? I don't think I do. Also gonna go over my forehead and my temples, just very lightly, just a light sculpt. Looks very good, looks so good. Now what I'm gonna do is to contour my nose as well. I'm gonna go into the same bronzer. I'm just going to bring that into my eyebrows. We're just sticking to the natural contours of the face and just enhancing what's already there. Yeah, I'm just going to do that. I'm also going to drag this onto my eyelids and just bring that out here, just enhancing the darkness of my eyelids, the hyperpigmentation there, just kind of unifying it just to bring the entire look together. Looks so good. So I'm gonna go ahead and start blending out the concealer. Looks really good, so I'm just gonna go ahead and just do some touching up to the nose contour. So I'm gonna go in with a little bit of blush. This blush is the Bronze Bombshell from e.l.f. This is the most natural looking blush in my opinion for my skin tone. It's just like a red terracotta, like bronzy blush. Let me blend it out and just show you guys what I'm talking about. It just looks very subtle in my opinion. So if you're going for a blush that you're going to be using, you can skip blush if you're not a blush girly. But if you want to go for a blush, you want to use something that is close to your skin tone. Do not go for pink, because pink is more medium contrast, high contrast. But if you're looking for something that should be close to your skin tone, definitely look into the e.l.f. liquid blushes, the Juvia's Place blushes. I think I'm gonna show you guys the powder one that I like to go with this. Anyways, I'm going to go over the concealer with a sponge. Do not forget to blend your makeup. Make sure it looks good, because doing low contrast makeup and using products that are close to your skin tone doesn't mean you shouldn't blend out your makeup. I am a big advocate for blending, so definitely blend out your makeup. Everything looks so good. So what I'm gonna do now is to set my face. I'm gonna go in with my Huda Beauty powder. You don't have to go out and get a powder that is close to your skin tone. I'm gonna show you guys a trick. What you want to do is take your powder puff, tap into the powder. You want to tap off the excess in your hands like this so that you spread it out evenly, and then you're going to push that under your eye. Make sure you're blending it out before. Also, to keep the eyeshadow from creasing, you want to use like a light layer of translucent powder to set that down. Going with a setting brush, tap off the excess and just push it in here. I'm gonna go ahead and set the bronzer with the Charlotte Tilbury airbrush bronzer. I'm going in with the same bronzer and I'm going to dust that on the eyelid and then bring it down the sides of the bridge of my nose. Then to set the rest of my face, I'm gonna use this powder, which is close to my skin tone. It's from the Lip Bar in the shade Brown Sugar Babe. And then for powder blush, this one is really nice. It's not very far off from my skin tone and I just feel like it enhances it. My brush, this is the Tarte Amazonian Clay in the shade Enchanted. I'm going to top that off here very lightly. So to enhance the eyelashes, I don't have a lot of eyelashes, so I'm going to show you guys like a trick that I use. So you can either use a dark matte eyeshadow like this or an actual pencil. So this is from Wet n Wild, and what I'm going to do is to just tightline kind of like in between my eyelashes, not necessarily drawing a line. Actually just lift it up like this. If you have sensitive eyes, you need to be very careful so you don't poke your eye out. But look at how it looks. If you compare both sides, you see this one looks thicker and it doesn't look like I've done a lot to it. So see, my eye is already tearing up. So it just enhances the eyes, but not a lot. So that's literally it for the eyes. Of course, I'm going to use some mascara, but I'm going to set my face. If you want to do like glowy makeup, my things are all over the place, but forgive me. This is the Iconic London liquid highlighter in the shade Glow. This is like close to my skin tone. What I like to do is just put a little bit at the back of my hand. If you hear a humming noise, just ignore it. And then I'm going to spread that at the back of my hand just like this with my sponge, just to make sure like it's evenly spread out on my sponge. And I'm going to just put that on the high point of my cheekbones just to give me a little bit of a glow. I'm gonna go ahead and set my face with the Lip Bar setting spray. I'm gonna use the L'Oreal Telescopic Mascara just because it just grabs all the hairs and it doesn't clump up. For the lips, you want to keep it nice and natural. I'm going to show you guys my go-to natural lip combo. I'm going to use the e.l.f. Cream Glide Lip Liner. This is a dark brown liner. I'm just going to line my lips with that. For the center of my lip, I'm gonna do the NYX Soft Matte Lip Cream in the shade London. I want a little bit more highlighter, so I'm going to apply that. I'm just gonna go in with a little bit of lip gloss. This is the Fenty Gloss Bomb Sticks in the shade Fenty Glow. I'm going to put that on top of this. This is also close to my skin tone, so So this is the finished look. I would make sure to link or list or label the things that I've used on the screen in the description box or tag the products below. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Yeah, I'll see you guys in my next one. Thank you so much for hanging out with me. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel and give this video a thumbs up if you did enjoy it. Bye.